So, we had a great day training today. There'll only be 3 or 4 commentary videos spread out over the stable. My brother Curtis, who does the editing for the commentary videos, and the drone work is going away tonight. So he asked me to keep it a little more brief this week, if at all possible. So we can do that. We had a bunch of trainers. Pacers were fantastic there. I saw a couple things to talk about. First off, menagerie. Menagerie and timepiece. I had them over to the vet. We had another rainy day. So I wanted to get Royal Sally looked at, and I decided I would take over Menagerie also and Timepiece, as they're both getting a little close to qualifying. And we're only about 6 weeks from qualifying, 2 months I guess at the most. And I want to make sure that everything's working properly on them and that we don't have any surprises during the stake here. So in fact, Menagerie had an OCD in her left hind ankle. Our ownership group agreed to take it out, so we did. So she'll be on the shelf 4 or 5 weeks before she starts back. Also, Timepiece, a bigger OCD right hind ankle, which makes a lot of sense. I actually thought she was a little bit off right front, but there was nothing there. Fluoroscope clean, so we took the OCD data out of her right hind. She's off also. So those two horses are on the shelf. This guy, Rose Run Speedster, don't you bite me. He made a little bit of a break today. So track was fantastic shape, a real good little cushion on it. Some of the horses that we take in the winter cork off and have no grab on, a couple of them had some problems. I found the horse with the flip-flop shoes, the plastic shoes on the bottom, the plastic parts on the bottom of their shoes had some issues. This guy was one of them. So was Credit to Win. You'll see their training videos. They both made mistakes. So Credit was abysmal today, but sound. So I jogged him around after and sprinted him a bit up the stretch, and he was okay. He just couldn't get a hold of the track. So I'm not really convinced we'll make a shoeing change yet. We're just gonna maybe take him over to Mohawk and train him next week. See how he trains there. Speedster, I think just adding a little bit of grab to his shoes will alleviate the problem. He's due to be shot also, so no concerns there on either of those two. And certainly, I mean, the news wasn't great with Menagerie and Timepiece, but at the same time, it's not news you want in July or August that would ruin an entire 2-year-old year. So they'll be back in time to make their first stake races, and obviously I think they'll be much better horses for the operations.